Hey everyone, this is Joe here at Financial Wellness University. This is where we talk about those financial principles and practices that aren't taught in high school or even college. And I want to help you to uncomplicate your finances and build lasting wealth through a system I developed called the 7 Phases of Financial Wellness. And today I just want to look at online businesses, or the importance of having an online presence in your business. And if you don't have a business, maybe you should consider making your first business an online business. Does that sound like something you're interested in learning more about? Stay tuned. So online businesses, what does that mean, online? That means that you use the World Wide Web to attract clients. You use the World Wide Web to process your payments. You use the World Wide Web, the internet, as a way of letting the world know about your services, about your products. And it's amazing that there are people in business today who, for some reason, refuse to have an online presence. I mean, businesses that are prospering. Now, I guess maybe they feel that I'm prospering, so why do I need an online presence? Because you don't want to limit your growth. And once you go onto the World Wide Web, www.yourbusiness, the World Wide Web, now your business has an opportunity to go from a local or regional business to a worldwide business. Now, there's people already taking advantage of the World Wide Web, the internet based, the people call it e-commerce. But the ideal of people who don't have an internet presence is in the age that we're living in. It's like I'm riding a car and you're still riding a stagecoach with horses connected to it. That's really a good analogy. If you're not using the internet, you're like riding a stagecoach while everyone else is riding a car. So, how do you begin the internet process? What's the first step? Well, I think the first step is to, one, and it sounds maybe very first step and infantile, is go out and buy a computer. Go out and buy a computer, because believe it or not, there's still people who don't use a computer, which is crazy. There are still people who don't use a computer, which I don't really understand. How could you get along well? Now, I know some people go overboard and they never stop looking at their computer. That's not what I'm suggesting you do. But to not have a computer, not have an email account. Now, get that computer, get a internet service provider, which is usually your local cable company or some of these bigger internet service providers, and so that you can have what is called Wi-Fi connectivity, so that you can connect directly, hard connection to the internet box that they give you, the modem, the router, and all those equipment. And as soon as you get with the service provider, they'll give you all the equipment you need to get in business. But have an email account, have several email accounts even. Learn to transfer information, and then as a business, get a website. Get a site. You got to register your what's called a domain name. You register your company name or whatever your name of your business is, or just think of a creative name that you want to draw people to your website. Make up that name, find out if it exists through these internet service and through the people who can give you a domain name. And I'm not mentioning any names because no one is paying me right now to talk about this. So just ask your friends. Once you get that internet connection, you can go on the different search engines and you'll know what that means. One of the largest search engines is Google, and one of the other largest is what you're watching right now, YouTube. So yeah, you go on Google, you go on YouTube, and you get yourself a free education on how to do this and where to get this from. But get your computer, get an internet service, get a website. You can get a cheap website. I mean, if you have a business, you ought to have a website. If you don't have a business, do a little bit more research and find out what business you might be able to start. Another part of being online is social media. If you don't have social media accounts, or if you have accounts but all you do is watch videos and rarely post anything, start to get active into that. Start to learn what different terms mean, and become more of a influencer, a creator, rather than just a consumer. I mean, consuming is nice to an extent, but we're talking about internet-based business. If you want to tap into the income potential of these things, then you have to be involved in them. So I talked about social media. I talked about just having internet access. Talked about having a website. So if you're selling a service, that service can be internet based, or you can sell a product that maybe can be mailed out as a result of someone contacting you through the internet, or a service that can be provided. Maybe your service is all internet based, meaning there's no live components to it at all. If you sell, say, furniture, then the live component is you taking that furniture and shipping it to the customer. If you are a speaker, you can speak online through the various online video conferencing platforms. If you provide advice, you can provide that through online service, or you can do it live. So there's infinite possibilities and options, but my best advice to you is start. Don't let this opportunity to basically be able to talk to the world for free. Talk to the world for free. Get busy when it comes to getting involved in online. And there's plenty of ways. Look, check out my website. See how I'm doing it. See how I'm taking advantage of it. The fact that you're watching this video, I'm creating content, giving you free advice on how to move forward in your life. Only thing I ask for is give me a like, subscribe to the channel so that you get more, but it costs you nothing, right? So that's some of the things. I'm gonna talk more about it in other videos, but yeah, get online, get involved in the internet, get a computer and just or get a tablet. I mean, you can do some of the same things on a tablet. I say a computer, a laptop, a tablet, but if you got a fancy phone, you can probably access everything I just talked about on your phone. It's just that most phone screens are kind of small. And if you're going to be looking for an extended period, I wouldn't recommend looking on the phone, but a phone is a great way to check while you're on the go and to look at things while you're on the go. And when you're back at home, you should be able to access some of that stuff through the computer on a tablet, so that you can just not strain your eyes, but you certainly have 24-hour access to the internet. So access it, make use of it, use it to your advantage. It's not expensive to have access at this point. So take advantage of it, use it. Go from a non-online or internet-based business to having some internet presence. I believe your life will change for the better if you use it the right way and become a creator, not just a consumer. All right, so I hope you liked this video. If you did like the video, then like the video by hitting that little thumbs up, subscribing so you get more content that will be uplifting and encouraging to your finances, and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when future videos become available. I want to thank you for visiting the channel and have a great day.